much more, it just works a lot better if you have headphones, especially when you're lying down in your rest nest for the Yoga Nidra portion. It's a lot more effective. But do what you need to do. I'm very happy. Okay, so we're experiencing the, oh God, I always have the worst times with someone, no, someone, I think the way it spells is totally throws me off. Someone, I know it's someone. It's such an interesting portal. And often, people, just as when we have these moon cycles or we have equinox and portals and the solstices, they think, oh, it's just the one moment and it's done. No, Samhain is a portal of really, it's like 2 or 3 months. We're moving from a very young period of energy, which was spring and summer, and we're moving into yin period of fall and winter. So it's the turning of the light into the dark and then moving from the dark back into the light. So it's this beautiful wheel of turning the nature's rhythms between the light and the dark. And we embrace the shadows at this time in particular, but is in just exploring and learning a little bit more about Samhain and all the Celtic ritual and all the background and the Druid and pagan aspects of what this particular time frame brings. It's about remembering your ancestors, and it's really about giving um, homage to what your lineage is. And when I met the Dalai Lama, I had the unbelievable opportunity and incredible moment in my life of personally meeting His Holiness. And when he took time to speak to our very small group, he said, never forget your roots. He was very clear about that. So in the Celtic tradition, they say, I am, for example, I would introduce myself. I am Melanie, daughter of Barbara Ann Jackson, and daughter of Malcolm Donovan Polk. So you say who your people are that you relate to and how where you came from, what your lineage and ancestry is. And I find that really endearing, actually. And I never forgot that what His Holiness shared with me. I mean, I really received that quite deeply in my heart because even though I'm from the South and I have this very, deep religious background. I've never subscribed to that, but I've always subscribed and really felt connected to the Southern lineage, the Southern legacy of hospitality, of the genteel lifestyle, of just the certain mannerisms that we have. I feel that very deeply in my bones, that it's natural for me to be in that way. Um, and so, if I wanted to practice Buddhism, I would not forget that. I would carry that with me. And so, being a yogi, a yogini, I've carried that with me into this essence of who I am now, and adding it on to that. So, this portal is where the veil is thinning, and we're in Scorpio season, and the veil is this protective energy that covers the earth, that is encapsulating the earth. And this is why we have the science of angles and triangles, because at a certain point, the sun at 60-degree angle in the morning, that Amrit Vila time, it's at a 60-degree angle and it pierces the veil. The veil is thinner at that point, and then you have a whole nother energy that's available for you to experience. And so now we're in this yin period where when the darkness comes in, the veil becomes very thin for a longer period of time. So it's as you were teaching the other night, about really embracing the shadows and inviting them to your table. Come in, you are welcome. Rumi speaks about it. Bring all the dissidents in. Let them just clean your house out, and then let them do their thing, whatever. Welcome them with an open heart. So it's a natural process of going inward and really moving into the deep and fertile stillness of the dark. And it is a season of descent. It's a time when the outer world softens and quiets so the inner world can speak. And when we do our introspective work, that's what's happening. We're paying attention to those voices and to those feelings that are coming forward when we allow them to. So tonight when we practice Yoga Nidra, we're going to rest in this stillness. We're going to really allow the body to soften. The bones, our bones are going to get really, really heavy, sinking into the earth. We're going to feel ourselves held by the soil, cradled by the womb of the Great Mother, which is our Mother Earth. We're working a lot with the Earth Gong tonight, this one here, and this will guide us with this vibration which echoes through our cells, reminding our bones of their ancient rhythm and calling us into deep release and renewal. And from somewhat, oh, there I go again, Samhain's darkness to Beltane light, and that is the season of time, non-linear, of course, but the Beltane is spring, and in May, right, Jim? May 1st, yeah. May 1st, the Maypole. So we travel this spiral of the seasons, and we're resting now so that new life may bloom again in the spring. Even though the equinox is actually in March, we really honor the fact that true spring arrives on that May 1st day, the day of the little sprout. No, that's in February. Yeah, February the 2nd. Anyway, lots of things to think about. Let this Yoga Nidra be your wintering, a surrender, a remembering, a return to the quiet power of your own stillness. So I just invite you to close your eyes now and feel the breath move through you and allow yourself to drift into the deep, nourishing realm of rest. And as we rest in this fertile darkness of Samhain, let your sankalpa arise from the quiet of your heart. Sankalpas are always the core aspect, the core essence of what Yoga Nidra is. It is a planting of a seed. And in this case, it's the seed of truth to carry us through the winter months. Perhaps it's I rest in the darkness as a sacred space of renewal. Let it echo softly within you, anchoring your being in peace and trust. And our sankalpa that we will be working with, though, is I surrender to the deep stillness of the earth. In the darkness, I am renewed. I trust the cycles of release and rebirth within and around me. So let's tune in. We're going to begin with just doing some movement for, it's a spinal energy series, and it's going to be a really good one to release back and shoulder tension. And then we'll do a little bit more just to stay healthy, to stay fit in that way, so we can really rest. So as you rub the hands, closing the eyes, relax your shoulders, lift your chest, feel the lengthening of your spine. Excuse me. Okay, no. All right, good. Thank you. Just breathe and feel all the sensations from rubbing the hands. Good. And then pressing firmly and evenly, and let's let the backs of the thumbs rest right in the very center of your heart. Soften the belly, shoulders, the face, around the mouth and the eyes in particular. When you breathe in, just feel the expansion. And when you exhale, feel the lengthening. So expanding on your inhale, lengthening on the exhale. Feel the energy at your heart center. It's beautiful lotus flowering outward from within. Holds so much light, your heart. All the feelings are here, the seed of the soul. Breath by breath, we move through our lives. So grateful for this breath, such a precious gift. Grateful for our mind, grateful for our body, and grateful for this beautiful opportunity whenever we come together and practice in what we call group consciousness. And this is the core spirit of what community is all about. So we inhale and exhale. We inhale and tune in. Om. Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Deep breath in and hold. Gently squeeze, lifting up on the pelvic floor. We're awakening our Kundalini energy. And exhale. And just be aware that as this Kundalini spiral begins her ascent, that she brings all the chakra energies online. You can visualize this weaving serpentine energy spiraling up your spinal cord. And this light column that your spinal cord sits in holds these amazing vortices known as the chakras. There are 7 internal and 8 that surround you. And the Kundalini energy is weaving them all into a heightened harmonious state, commingling, coming online, coming all the way up to the crown, your 7th chakra. And as we connect into the cosmos, we'll have all this energy from within connect to our field of light that surrounds us through the arc line, the halo that sits at the hairline. And now we'll expand with our next mantra with the light of truth in all 6 directions. Adigade name, Jugadagade name, Satagade name, Sidigode name, Adigade name, Jugadagade name, Satagade name, Sidigode name, Adigade name, Jugadagade name, Satagade name, Sidigode name. Inhale. Holding your breath, expand your light, clear, bright, radiant, all directions, all around you. Let's merge together and beam to infinity and beyond. And exhale. And grateful for the light team, the ancestors, guides, angels, the sages, the rishis, the avatars. They're always present, always with you. And this is a beautiful focus in particular during this Samhain time to acknowledge them. So we're going to begin with taking the right hand and you'll use your thumb and Jupiter index finger to alternately open and close the nostrils. So just poise the right hand in front of the face. Let the left hand just rest very gently on your knee, palm down. Take a breath in. Now close the right nostril, breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Close the left, release the right, out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Close, exhale through the left. In through the left. Close, exhale through the right. Eyes are rolled up to the third eye point. Inhale through the right. Close, exhale left. Breathing fully and completely. When you exhale, breathe all the breath out. Inhale, breathe all the way in. So breathe in through the left now. Close the left, exhale through the right. And continue. Keep the eyes focused at the third eye point.
We're doing alternate nostril breath, Lisa. Inhale through your right. Close the right, exhale through the left. Eyes are closed at the third eye point. Inhale through the left. Close the left, exhale through the right. Long, deep breathing. Taking your time, going in your own rhythm. Alternating this breath pattern. Keep the eyes gently closed and focused upward to the third eye point. Stimulate your pituitary gland. Slowing everything down. And the next time you breathe out through the left, the bottom of the exhale, let your right hand come down, resting on your knee. Just keep the eyes closed, stay in the focus of the breathing, and just breathe now through both nostrils, quietly and deeply. Noticing that both nostrils are evenly open, flowing, supporting whole brain balance, supporting nervous system regulation. Feeling the steady sense of strength in this quiet. And then the next time that you breathe in, hold the breath at the top of the breath and gently lift up on the pelvic floor. Gently draw the navel in and up. Lift your chest just slightly. Draw the chin in ever so slightly as well. Press the tongue to the roof of the mouth and just hold yourself in this still point of filling yourself with prana, consolidating it all around the heart. And then exhale deeply. And relax and blink open the eyes. Well, happy anniversary. Did you have a great time in Cabo? How wonderful. Good. You look really good. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Missy. Be careful driving. Okay, my love. Yeah, and I'm loving your outfit. Tell me what you got. All right. Absolutely. Are you? What are you dressing up as this year?
That's so cool. So which character are you going to be? Oh,
She is the mother of Kitana and Ilana.
okay.
So I'm the first generation. My niece is Kitana.
Love it. I remember going to see that movie with my kids and just being infatuated with it.
Well,
Yeah.
I used to play with my brothers.
Oh, uh-huh.
And I would do so bad. Because they were actually Kung Fu black belts.
Oh,
But in a video game, I guess I was better.
I guess you were. Mm-hmm.
How you been?
Really good. Yeah, thank you. Okay, well, we're going to do some spinal energy movement to release back and shoulder tension. I figured as much. So place your hands on your knees. Sit tall. And we're going to begin with rotating the spine. Let's go to the left. So when you rotate, Lisette, I want you to make sure and just pay attention. First of all, close the eyes and just go deep down into your body. Our focus tonight in our Yoga Nidra is really going deep into this space and energy of Samhain, which is just releasing ourselves into the earth. So as you're creating this spiral movement, just feel that you're spiraling down. You're spiraling into the depths of how your pelvis roots you into the earth. And just start to create this, what we call the descent. So we're embracing the darkness. This is the yin time of year and this seasonal shift from being in this very outward, young time of an energy, rather, of spring and especially summer. And now we're moving into the introspective, the yin, the quiet, the dark. It's very fertile this time, this energy. We embrace the shadows. We welcome them into our table. We honor the ancestors, first generation, even beyond that. So as you're rotating, creating this, what we call soupy grind, feel that you're releasing any tension in the lower part of the body and the digestive system, in the root, sacral, and navel point chakra centers. You're just unwinding any blockage, any tension here. Reorienting yourself to be grounded and stable. And then the next time that you go forward, we'll reverse and go the other way. Moving now in this different direction, we're not winding back up necessarily. We're continuing to descend. Moving now perhaps in a little bit of a different direction. Maybe we've shifted our angle, going down even deeper. Use your breath. Feel the energy of Mother Earth holding you, welcoming you as you spiral deeper. Good. Now we'll inhale and lengthen. We feel the top of the spine lifting up into the heavens. This is the realm of the ancestors now, the stars. And yet we're still rooted deep down into the earth through the tailbone, through the lower regions of the body. And then relax. Good. Now we'll continue to just sit like this, but we're going to create a different movement. So you're going to hold on to your shins with the fingers wrapped around the bone, and the thumbs are going to rest right into the calf muscle where it might be a little sensitive. So find that spot. Sit tall, elbows are relatively straight, and closing the eyes again. We're going to keep the eyes closed to the third eye. We'll inhale and flex forward, and exhale, we're going to flex back. We're rocking on the sit bones now, rocking on your pelvis. And as you inhale, really expand the chest and open wide.
heart, the throat. Breathe through your nose. And then when you exhale and go back, feel the back of the heart, the back space between the shoulder blades, really opening. Breathing deeply. Let's vibrate Sat and Nam. Keep a nice hold onto your shins. This anchors you and supports this movement to be really powerful in the spine. We're flexing the vertebrae one direction and then the other. So we're encouraging all the tissue that's between the bones to be nourished. We're encouraging the cerebrospinal fluid to flow into all those little nooks and crannies that our spinal cord holds. Increasing our flexibility, releasing any tension or knots. Really breathe deeply. Keep vibrating Sat and Nam. Good. Now we'll inhale center. Real deep breath in, and we'll hold the breath as we lift up on the pelvic floor. But let's squeeze the rectum and then lift the pelvic floor, the sex organs, and then the navel goes in and up. Lift your chest slightly, draw the chin in, and press that tongue to the roof of the mouth. And exhale. We're going to shift our posture to be sitting on our heels. You can use the gold and green pillows if you need to for support between the bum and the heels if you need a little extra. Or you can even put something underneath your feet to support the ankles. We're going to do more spinal flexing. Holding now onto the thighs. We're going to hold the hands steady. Try not to let the hands slide. Sitting very tall. Keep that spine nicely lengthened. Eyes to the third eye. We'll inhale, flex forward, and exhale, flex back. The chin remains relatively neutral to the floor, to the ground. And we're really moving from the neck down. Shoulders get a movement involving with the spine flexing forward and back. Breathe deeply. Good. Now we'll inhale center. Deep breath in, and once more again, lifting up on the pelvic floor, squeezing that rectum to support the lift, and pull the navel in and up. Lift the chest, draw the chin in, press the tongue. And then relax. Good. We're going to stay on our knees. You'll bring your hands to be like goalposts on either side of the shoulders, and the hands will be in Gyan Mudra. So we're connecting Jupiter finger to Mars. The other fingers are extended upward. This is one of the reasons that we call this a technology, because the planetary energies are all in the hands. These are called mudras. And when we create breath pattern and application of sound, it all technologically becomes this beautiful experience. So we'll inhale and twist to the left, exhale to the right. Working with the energy of Jupiter, the beneficent teacher, our innate wisdom that we all hold, the fact that we are our own guru. Jupiter is considered to be the guru planet. It holds that big third eye. Very intuitive energy. It's also directly linked with prosperity. smoothly twisting and turning. Try to keep the elbows at shoulder height, just a little bit more. Really good for the upper back, releasing any tension across the shoulders. Inhale, center. Press the thumb firmly to the tip of the index Jupiter finger. Hold steady. Apply the locks. And relax down. Let your hands rest on your thighs. We'll shrug our shoulders. Inhale up, exhale down. Opening up the gateway of the throat. So the third eye and the crown receives all the energy flow freely and easily, completely. Inhale, squeeze up. And as you squeeze up with the shoulders, really compress around the throat. Let's squeeze the lower locks as well. Press the tongue. And relax. Let's roll our head nice and easy. Nice and easy. Next time that the head goes down, let's go the other way. Make the circle movement nice and smooth, slow. Good. Now we'll inhale and really stretch through that silver cord at the crown, but pull down through the golden cord at the tailbone. Balance. And relax. Good. Let's come off of our knees. And we'll stretch our legs out. And we'll start to shake the legs. What am I rattling? I got some good rattling going on. Good. Now, windshield wiper. Feel this in your hips, knees. Just really let this movement loosen up any joints that are involved in this movement. Oh, that feels really good. Okay, now point and flex. And when you point and flex, get all parts of the feet involved. And I want you to feel this all the way up into your hips as well. And then roll the ankles nice and smooth. And go the other way. Good. Now let's stretch up and exhale. Let's come forward. And if you're comfortable with grabbing your toes, that's great. If not, hold on to your legs wherever is comfortable for you without compromising your posture, meaning I don't want to see scrunching up, right? To try to reach the toes. Keep your shoulders relaxed, chest open, and just feel that you're lengthening down with the softened spine, shoulders, able to long, deep breathing. Long, deep breathe. Just sink into this posture. Feel the alignment of your bones, the legs, spine, the arms, skull. Breathe into all aspects of yourself in this way. Good. Now we're going to take our right foot and place it on the inside of the left thigh. And you can prop yourself a little bit if you need a little bit of support for the pelvis to tilt slightly forward. I'm going to reach with the left hand on either the left toe. Again, we don't want to compromise the shoulder or even your whole body. You want to feel that your shoulders are in alignment with that left leg. But we're going to keep that left hand on. I'm going to place mine on top of the shin towards the ankle. Now, inhale with the right arm coming up and look behind you. Follow the gaze to the hand. Exhale, come forward. Touching. Inhale, come up. Exhale, down. Breathe. And go at your own pace and rhythm. We're balancing the Ida and Pingala energies of the body, which are the sun and the moon energies, the masculine, feminine energies. So in the left leg, we have the feminine energy, the moon, and it comes up, this energy, this posture, invites that energy to be opening up into the groin. And then in the groin, it mingles. It starts to mingle with your sun energy up the right side of the spine, the masculine energy, going up into the base of the skull. So just breathe into this commingling of your moon and sun, your sense of light and dark. Moon is representative of dark energy. Sun, the light energy. A few more. Good. Now we'll exhale and hold, and both hands on either side of that left leg. Keep your gaze onto the left toes. Breathe long and deep. Pressing down with the right knee, really opening up across the groin, across the pelvic structure. Allow yourself to just melt into this hip opening posture and balancing again of the moon and the sun. And then we'll slowly release. And we'll change sides. So we'll stretch the right leg out now. The left foot comes to the inside of the right thigh. Adjusting your support. The right hand comes down to rest on top of the right leg. And again, we want to feel that our shoulders are somewhat in alignment with the leg and your foot. Now you'll bring your left hand, inhaling up, following the gaze behind you, exhale down, and continue. So now we have the lower
right leg is your sun, your light energy. And it's commingling now with the dark energy, moving up the left side of the spine, the moon energy. Allow yourself to visualize those energies as that light and dark. In this energy and portal time of Samhain, we really welcome the darkness. We welcome that yin introspective time as the wheel turns to just sink and rest in the shadows. It's not a depressed state at all. It's a very fertile state. It's a womb state. Okay? Now, we'll exhale and we'll hold here, gazing now to the right foot. Both hands equal on either side, right and left of that right leg. Breathe. Soft gaze on your foot. Stretching down with that left leg. Opening up across the triangular shape that you created in the pelvic region with the legs and the hips. Heart is open. Breathe deeply. And we'll slowly release. Good. All right. So I'd like to do a little bit more breath practice before we go into our Yoga Nidra. So we'll come and sit in an easy posture. And we'll be doing the Shabad Kriya, which is where we'll be breathing in strokes while vibrating Satanama. This is a really interesting breath practice and rhythm that is created when we do this practice. So I'll just review it with you. You've done this before, but I'll review it with you. So we're going to be using the mantra Satanama, which is the sounds, the seed sounds of what the universe is actually making as it's creating. Sa, ta, na, ma. It's the 5 sounds, the seed sounds. And when we generate these sounds, we're vibrating them mentally and so energetically. So we'll combine them with 4 sniffs in. Sa, ta, na, ma. Birth, life, death, rebirth. Then we're going to hold the breath while we cycle that 4-part pattern 4 more times. Satanama, 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 Satanama. And then we're going to powerfully breathe out twice out the nose while we vibrate Wahe Guru. Uh-oh, I don't have a Kleenex up here. Wahe Guru. Let me grab a Kleenex. Wahe Guru, there's not really an exact transliteration, but essentially it's wow, the ecstasy of my infinite nature, of being aware of my infinite nature, which is what Satanama is reminding us of. Our soul is infinite energy, undying. Guru. Sa-ta-na-ma. And I'll say it out loud for us so that we can have a pointer, something to hold on to. And then I'll be quiet and we'll just have our own experience with it. So Satnam is a derivative of this too. So we do this in a pattern of 22 beats.
And 22 is a very powerful number. It's a very powerful frequency of the master architect. So we're essentially recreating ourselves with each cycle that we're doing with this practice. And what this does, Lisette, is it puts us in a brain state known as the theta brainwave state. And that's a highly creative state of being, which is that time when just as you're about to go to sleep or you're just about to wake up, you're in that in-between time, which is what we're in right now with moving into this Samhain time too, and Scorpio season. We're in that in-between where the veil is very thin and highly, highly creative, very juicy, potent time of just creativity. So we intentionally put ourselves into that frequency. Sa, ta, na, ma, satanama, 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 and then wahe guru. Wahe guru. Yep. Wow, the ecstasy of it all. And then on top of that, what happens when we do that wahe guru, we're amplifying those 22 beats 1,000 times. So we're getting a lot of bang for our buck with this whole practice. Okay, the mudra is this. You're going to take your left hand, put it up, facing it up. You're going to place the back of the right hand into the left and touch your thumb tips together, pointing forward, not up, but forward. All right? Now our eyes are going to be looking at the tip of the nose. So we want to sit really tall and let the eyes gaze down towards the tip of the nose and then slide them down and barely open them. So you have a slit of light coming in, and maybe you're seeing both sides of the nose, or maybe you're just seeing one. That's okay. I like to often take my finger and touch the tip of my nose with my eyes in this position, and I can see my finger, and then I let the finger come away and I maintain that focus. All right, let's begin. 4 strokes in. Hold, satanama, 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 satanama. 2 strokes out. Sa, ta, na, ma, satanama, 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 satanama. Wahe guru. Sa, ta, na, ma, satanama, 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 satanama. 2 strokes out. Wahe guru. 4 strokes in. Sa, ta, na, ma. Hold. Satanama, 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 satanama. 2 out. Wahe guru. Good. Keep going. Sa, ta, na, ma. Satanama, 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 satanama. Wahe guru. Sa, ta, na, ma. Satanama, 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 satanama. Wahe guru. Sa, ta, na, ma. Satanama, 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 satanama. Wahe guru. Sa, ta, na, ma. Satanama, 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 satanama. Wahe guru. Keep going. Keep going. Concentrate and focus in a very relaxed way, but steady. This practice of Shabad Kriya has so many amazing benefits. You become a better lover, a better fighter, a better producer. It's a highly creative energy of the pranas and balance that you're creating in your mind and your body, and connecting more fully to your spirit through this deepening state of relaxed brain activity. Keep going. We have about 2 more minutes. This is a very rhythmic practice that puts you into a super relaxed, very highly sensitive state of being. Concentrate on the mental vibration of the sounds. Sa, ta, na, ma. Wahe, Guru. Let the internal vibration of this mantra carry you into a deeper state of awareness and consciousness. And on the next exhale, just relax and sit quietly. Keep your hands in the mudra. Just breathe your natural breath. Let the eyes roll up to the third eye point. Just sit very still. Be fully present. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And then we'll blink our eyes open and begin to prepare ourselves for our Yoga Nidra practice. So I want you to take your time and set up your rest nest nice and in a way that you can just really, really deeply relax and feel supported. We're going to be working with the Sankalpa tonight. I surrender to the deep stillness of the earth. In the darkness, I am renewed. I trust the cycles of release and rebirth within and around me. And we're going to be working with the earth gong tonight. So I'm going to set myself up, and I just invite you to put the bolster behind your knees, the set, and put the green and gold pillow behind your head. You can use the eye bags to cover your eyes, as well as put one in each palm as you go to lie down on your back. You want to create space between your body and your arms, and the legs are somewhat apart as well. We'll dim the lights. We do want to set an intention to stay awake, but if you fall asleep, that's what you need. It's okay. I'm going to get my script book. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Those 30 plus of you online, take your time now and set yourself up in your space where you're practicing with us. Blankets, pillows, dim the lights, adjust your headphones so that you can rest in this quiet space of Yoga Nidra, the yoga of deep sleep. In this time of Samhain, this turning of the wheel where we start to become very introspective, very much embracing the shadow, the quiet yin cycles, the darkness. We welcome it all. We'll be going tonight into this void. We'll be taking a journey beyond the elemental world. And when we create this experience, we're moving ourselves toward greater expansion and cosmic awareness. Take your time now to set yourself up in your perfect Yoga Nidra rest nest. Remember to tend to parts of your body that need more support, more padding, more warmth. You are preparing to let go, let the body go, to let the mind and thoughts dissolve, and allow yourself to receive the grace of the goddess, Yoga Nidra. So spare no luxury for yourself and your setup. This is not a time to skimp. Now, as you begin to breathe, I want you to feel your navel rise and fall. Your ribcage inflate as you breathe in and out. See if you can create an inhalation for a count of 3 and an exhale for 6. Making the breath as smooth and tranquil as possible. Feel your navel rising and falling. Practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. Feeling the navel rising and falling, rib cage inflating as you breathe in and out. No strain. Breath as smooth and tranquil as possible. Feel the navel rising and falling. Now mentally begin to feel the breath entering the left nostril. Be aware of the breath entering the left nostril. Imagine the whole left side of your body is breathing, feeling a sense of coolness and nurturing entering your body. Now switching to where you feel the breath in the right nostril. Feel as though the entire right side of the body is breathing. Feel warmth and sun energy in this right side of the body. Now taking a moment now and just breathe through both nostrils in a way that you're positioning yourself and preparing yourself for full deep relaxation. And let's take a moment to offer a prayer from our hearts to the ancestors, to the guides, the inner teachers, perhaps a beloved teacher or guide. In the essence of Samhain, where we honor the ones that have come before us and the ones that will be in the future. Draw a circle of protective light around you if you desire. Breathing through both nostrils equally. See or sense the flow of breath moving through the central channel of your spine. Now let go of the sense of focusing on the breath. Just notice the sounds in the space around you. Letting your awareness jump from sound to sound, letting go of any judgment about them. Let all the sounds be there. You're inside your protected circle, and all the sounds are on its circumference. Let's bring our sankalpa, let's seed our intention for our practice this evening. Surrender to the deep stillness of the earth. In the darkness, I am renewed. I trust the cycles of release and rebirth within and around me. I surrender to the deep stillness of the earth. Bless you. In the darkness, I am renewed. I trust the cycles of release and rebirth within and around me. I surrender to the deep stillness of the earth. In the darkness, I am renewed. I trust the cycles of release and rebirth within and around me. And so it is. Feel the earth beneath you and notice your body breathing. Feel prana riding on the breath as you breathe. Bring awareness to your spine. Silently chant ah as you inhale, feeling the sound rise from the base of your spine to the crown, and hum as you exhale, feeling the sound descend down from the crown of your head to the base of your spine. Ah, as you inhale, feeling the sound rise from the base of the spine to the crown. Hum as you exhale, feeling the sound descend down from the crown of your head to the base of your spine. Feel all the points of your body that are connected to the floor. Feel your body relax. Feel where your heels connect to the earth. Notice which parts of your legs connect to the earth. Feel where your buttocks and the ground connect. Notice the parts of your spine that connect to the earth. Feel the contact point between your shoulder blades and the earth. Feel the back of your head, where it connects to the earth. Feel all the parts of your body that are connected to the earth. Feel each exhalation grounding you, relaxing your body more and more and more. Feel all the parts of your body that are connected to the earth. Feel the space between your body and the earth. Feel all the parts of your body that are not connected to the earth. Feel breath and prana moving up and down your spine. With each inhale, silently repeat ah and hum as you exhale. Each time you exhale, hum, feel your body release a little more. Breathing in, ah. Breathing out, hum. Breathing in, ah. Breathing out, hum. And continue. Now bring your awareness to your toes. Feel the presence of prana. Inhale and feel a wave of prana traveling from the tips of your toes all the way to the crown of your head. As you exhale, the wave of prana moves back down to the soles of your feet. Now breathing in, feel the wave from your ankles to the top of your head. Exhaling back down to your ankles. Now feel prana move from your knees to the top of your head and back to your knees. Follow prana from your hips to the crown of your head, back to your hips as you exhale. Watch prana and presence move from your navel center to the crown of your head and back to your navel as you exhale. Watch prana and presence move now from the heart center to the crown of your head and back to the heart center as you exhale. Observe the wave of prana from the throat center to the crown of your head and back to the throat center as you exhale. Inhale and sense the wave move from your third eye to the crown of your head, back to the third eye as you exhale. Now inhale and sense presence move from the Guru Chakra, the point between the third eye and the crown, to the crown of your head, and back to the Guru Chakra as you exhale. Now let your awareness rest and settle at the third eye. Feel the breath moving in and out from this point. Move your awareness to the throat center. Feel presence moving in and out. Now move your awareness to the heart center and feel presence moving in and moving out. Still resting awareness at the heart. Imagine the space below your body is a dark void, inky, black space. Feel the space above your body as a dark void. The space to the right of your body is a dark void, and to the left of your body is dark space. The space above your head is a void, dark space. Below your feet is a void, dark, black space. Sense the space inside your body as a void, dark space. Feel that you are presence, floating in the void. You are empty, dark space. Rest in and rest as the void. Rest in spaciousness. Bring awareness back to the heart center. Feel the breath moving in and out from the heart center. Bringing your sankalpa forward once more. I surrender to the deep stillness of the earth. In the darkness, I am renewed. I trust the cycles of release and rebirth within and around me. I surrender to the deep stillness of the earth. In the darkness, I am renewed. I trust the cycles of release and rebirth within and around me. I surrender to the deep stillness of the earth. In the darkness, I am renewed. I trust the cycles of release and rebirth within and around me. Third eye, breathe in, breathe out. Throat center, breathe in, breathe out. Heart center, breathe in, breathe out. Navel center, breathe in, breathe out. Base of the spine, breathe in, breathe out. Slowly begin to welcome yourself back. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Take your time, savoring this liminal space as long as you like. Deepening the breath and inviting movement into the body. When you're ready, you can roll to your right side and just remain in this deep stillness state of being. I surrender to the deep stillness of the earth. In the darkness, I am renewed. I rest in the darkness as a sacred space of renewal. Just let this echo softly within you, anchoring your being in peace and trust. Taking all the time you need to make your way up to sitting, keeping the eyes closed. And as we rise from the depths of rest, may the stillness of this night and this time linger in our bones. As the earth draws inward, so too may we honor our own descent into quiet reflection and renewal. We thank the darkness, for within it the seeds of light are born. We thank the earth for holding us so tenderly in her embrace. We thank the breath for guiding us back home again and again. May the vibration of the gong continue to echo through your being, reminding you that rest is sacred and that even in stillness, you are deeply alive. From Samhain's shadow to the Beltane's bloom, May we walk in harmony with these great cycles of nature, resting when it is time to rest, and rising when it is time to rise. May peace fill your heart, and may gratitude guide your way. Please bring the hands into prayer mudra and blessing yourself. May the long-time sun shine upon you, blessing your loved ones, your family, your friends, and your pets. All love surround you, blessing all beings on and beyond this planet, our planet herself. And may the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. One long sat and a short nam. Sat Nam. Go in beauty, and peace be with you. Till we meet again in the light of our hearts, may peace prevail on earth. Sat Nam. Thank you for coming tonight, Lisette, and thank you all of you who were online with us. I think we had close to 40-some people online with us tonight. Nice. Cheers, everybody. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, that's so good. Yeah. We have hidden rose apples, which is now the season for them. They're the most delicious apples. Those are actually another type of an apple. The green one, they're green on the outside, but they're blush pink on the inside. Yeah, if that one's calling you, that's fine. And then the Asian pears. I'm going to get one later and cut it up. I'm the same way. Do you want a knife? Do you want to cut anything up? Okay. You're welcome. Because we have a knife and cutting board in the kitchen if you want to cut it and take it with you. Munch on it in the car. So the traffic was a bear, huh? Yeah, sometimes. Oh, wow. Yeah, that should have given you plenty of time to get here. Well, no,